Well, hi guys, it's me, Ren. Welcome to my channel, and yeah, it's already been a while for me to record any videos, and yeah, today I want to talk about leadership issue, as you can see in our title of the video. So, leadership issue and the Asian parenting issue for me is kind of similar, but it's kind of different. Why? Because in our church, basically everyone have a chance. I mean, right now, in a sense, our sister have we have much more sister than brothers. So sister need to wait much more longer, or they might have not receiving any chance to get blessed. But in a sense, everyone need to be parents, and we have more Japanese parents. So we have more Japanese members as well. So in a sense, yeah, that's why we have much more like Asian parenting issue in our church. But for the leadership issue, is another big part of it. But when I talk about the leadership issue, I will just only talk about the leadership that I'm kind of familiar with, which is the Asia part of it. Yeah, so if your leader is kind of different, I think yeah, you can you can just share it in the comment and say how's the differences like from what I say and what was your leader are. Yeah, right. Yeah, so let's start it. So when I talk about the leadership issue, so it's coming from like being chosen. So how our church being developed and how it gonna just determine who are the good members or who are the good leaders that uh they're supposed to be raised up, right? And in a sense, in the past, when True Fathers era, people are much more like clinging towards the leader. Like always, True Father would just say that, yeah. So your leader is is your true parents' representative. So you should follow your leader, and so then leader at the time have much more authority, and they are playing much more like in a sense they are the one who playing dictatorships. When I'm talking about dictatorship, it's not always meant to be something bad, but in a sense that is something a structure or a leadership type, a type of leadership that you can't really practice your own freedom as a member, as a person. Yeah, you better just wait for your leader instead of making any like self judgment or like making any steps or like actions that you want to do. Yeah, right. So then in that era of time, our leader are being raised up in this way, and so you will see much more. We have much more like at the same time the follower and at the same time the dictator type of leader, and they often tend to have a sentence that, oh, I'm just saying true parents would, I'm not saying something like my own thoughts, like, but actually true father have a big range of words, and he was always talking about, and so then if you just say that way without any evidence, without showing that where do the true father speech come from, who true father is speaking to, is, to be honest, I think it's not really like a good way for you to just say in this way. It's much more like you're putting the blame onto true parents. In a sense, yeah, true father say that for every each of the blessed family, he will just take up the responsibility to take care of them, right? But in a sense, when a leader when a leader want to throw the blame onto true parents, say that, oh, because true parents say that, so that's why I did it, and so that's why if you want to blame, go and blame true parents, not me. And this is really irresponsible way of doing it. Like up until right now, I see some of the leaders still doing the same thing, to be honest. I don't know, is it because of the era they still can't really adjust? Because right now, actually, through mother's era, we are going into an era of like leaders need to taking up the ownerships. So yeah, that's how like true mother would just say that, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, and you see the champion develop so fast, especially after true father passed away. I'm not saying that before true father passed away we didn't develop any part of the champion, no, but I mean in terms of the champion in the past, when they develop, they always focusing onto like providential or something like only for purpose, certain purpose, like and we rarely think about entertainments or like trying to make fun, or not making fun of champion, the Chombo training center, but it's something like making it a little bit to be comfortable, a little bit more comfy. Yeah, so in some senses a little bit like changing all the time. Yeah, so that's how the leadership being shifted. So in a way, our leadership in our church, for a long time, I found out we are not choosing someone who is having initiative, who having intuitions, strong intuitions. They are choosing someone who is much more like a follower. So when people just say that, oh, when you become a good follower, you will be a good leader as well. But actually, no, like because I'll just say that in the character wise, in the personality wise, when you are becoming follower, it's because that you are having a fear that you won't being accepted by the big group of people, and so then you are trying to blend into the people. So then you learn their rules and you just stuck into the rules and you just apply the rules onto a daily life, and that's why you looks good. You looks like a good follower. But when this type of people are holding up any leaderships, and they are much more going into a state of like, oh, okay, so I want to continue to hold my authority. I want to continue to hold my rights. Right now I'm just going from a lower hierarchy to the higher hierarchy, so I can practice, or like I can use the power of the higher hierarchy. So then I can just do whatever I want, right? Right, in this hierarchy, and they will call it freedom. So they will just very strictly to protect this kind of structures. And why I say it is not really healthy is because like the society is like keep on changing. Even like you just see like just the most basic, the biggest frame that always people thought that the frame won't change, like the huge frame, the political, like global politics frame won't change to that fast. But actually, you just see the few recent years and it's like keep on shifting here and there, and how you're gonna make the balance about it. And because in the past 5 years, the word you say, like maybe you just say that, okay, Taiwan is not a country, like but right now America is like really pro towards Taiwan, and how you're gonna just shift it, and you're gonna just say the same thing, or you're gonna just change your words, and you're gonna change your tone. I'm just saying about it, and I'm determined that our church standing any position onto it. But I mean, just that you are shifting your position, how you're gonna just fulfill like how the people request from time to time, as well as the way that how we say to the members or how we attract the members is totally different. One of the example I want to give right now is talking about the witnessing. So in the past, when we do the witnessing, we just use like or like you just become a volunteers and that's it. Like once you become volunteers, you receive our education, and people will just like indirectly, and they are much more like somehow they are being like uh exposed to our church because of the volunteer activity, and after that they will learn it, right? But in nowadays, when you're doing this way, people usually will call it like a scam, because like you are not being honest at the first place, and your purpose of bringing these people into the organization, the volunteer, the non-government organizations, is not really for serving. It's much more for the church activity. So that's why people feel that they are being like lie. So in a sense, you right now we are need to changing our focuses, like how we trying to attract people into our church. So that is part of the leadership's issue that I think that always like bringing us into a situation that let us feel a little bit like holding back. Yeah, so including like not speaking out, like that's part of it. So usually when the people are speaking out, it's a little bit much more like, yeah, they need to like just taking out their own responsibility. But when somebody speak out, usually they are leaders or like other people just gonna come towards you and saying that, oh, you're not supposed to say this. But actually we are all just brothers sisters, we are just all Cain and Abel. So what, like, so what's the issue, right? We're not like subject object partner, we're just Cain and Abel relationships in a sense. Yep. So yep, I think that's it for today. When I talk about the leadership issue, it's just really short because I just say it's really similar to the Asian parenting issue. So yeah, and it might just make our members much more a little bit holding back, and that's why some of the members, especially like men, is not coming to church as a member, and women can't really last long in the leadership because of this kind of leadership issue, because of the hierarchy, and they are asking for the position and how you play the games, right? So kind of different. Yeah, so that's what I mean for today. Yeah, if you have any comments, you have any thoughts, yeah, please share it down, and yep, see you in the next video. Peace.